or first Spike's Arena, which the concept art for Spike's Arena was my like phone wallpaper for the longest time. I don't know what it is about like magical swamp aesthetic, but like all of the swamp stuff, like all the Beastmaker stuff. Oh no, we have a quote here. All right.
Let's head on over to the Whirligig.
Head on over to the Whirligig. Just for the sake of the VOD, real quick, I'm just gonna read this Mort war crime theory quote. However, he is technically only 40% mouse lemur. Mort has idly mentioned before that his father was a bear, as well as possessing DNA from several other unrelated species, and somehow also sawdust and wood chips. His DNA also shows part starfish, which is why he has gills and the ability to regenerate his head. But wait, there is more. He is also part spider, and has the ability to produce web? First, after we do Homeworld, can we do Sergeant Bird's, then Fireworks Factory? Already did Sergeant Bird. Sergeant Bird is here at yeah, right over there. Already over at Midday Garden. But also, I need some citations. How is Mort? Where does Mort mention he's part bear? Is this like a passive joke from the TV show? But whenever we get to a new homeworld, we always go to the new character first, just to make sure we have that open. But yeah, we can do Fireworks Factory. Julian opens a nightclub named Club Moist in All Hail King Julian Exiled. Mort, who goes by the stage name Pork, is the main attraction here. His main act is performing a song about King Julian's feet called I Love Your Toes. Awful. Terrible.
I should have known better than to rely on a child. But don't worry about it. I'll deal with them now.
These eggs can't be worth all this trouble.
That is a bad time.
Without the dragons, the magic in this world will wither away. Without magic, I'll die. And so will your ever slim chance of becoming a sorceress. Now, watch how a real sorceress dispatches her enemies.
Release me from this cage, you merciless miscreants!
How would you like some dragon for lunch?
Why, if I had my club, you'd all be in for...
Man's got traps for days. Absolutely disgusting.
My tactical instincts told me the sorceress would attack you here, so I flew in to help out. It seems my rocket launchers don't affect this creature, but I can assist you by dropping ammunition. Now get in there and fight the good fight.
Sorry, but yeah, no, I try not to speak during cutscenes, but hitherto, like I was unknown about the Madagascar lore with Mort, and that really took me like for a ride. Oh wow, cool, thanks. Thanks for definitely giving me time. There we go. Couldn't find his war crimes, but he has... Are we still talking about Mort? 12 dead wives, 2 ex-wives, and is about 50. Okay. Anyway, let's... So we're moving on to Evening Lake. Mort is just one of those characters that, like, you can write anything for, and it always feels like a throwaway joke, but you'll always have those fans who are like, no, all this is canon. Everything they're talking about with Mort is canon. In All Hail King Julian Exiled, it was revealed that Mort is from a species that is near immortal and has the ability to suck out the life force of other Morts, which in return can give them multiple personalities. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We learned something new, something terrible.
This is serious now. The sorceress is planning a trap for you, and if she catches you, believe me, you don't want to know what she's going to do. Look, I promise to take good care of the rest of the eggs. I mean it. Just take Hunter and go back home before... I can't say it. Just go.
I don't trust like that. What do you mean you'll take care of the rest of the eggs? You've given me no reason to trust you. Alright. So we do Bentley's. After Bentley's, I'd like to backtrack and make sure we get everything. Yeah, Bianca has a great arc. I like the... It's very, like, kid show, kids game thing of, like, you know, oh, they're not so bad, we can turn them, we can make them good. But she was never really, like, a villain. She just worked for a villain and didn't realize how terrible she could be. Yeah, we'll do Bentley's next, and then I'd like to backtrack and take care of the Sparks level in Midday Garden, as well as making sure we get the Bentley mission done in Bamboo Terrace. So we can start there. Talk to the terrible bear.
The sorceress has a real prize on her hands here.
The duplicitous, larcenous
Rhinos
Ursine.
to capture this dim-witted furball, so you'd better believe he's not going to get out cheap. Where are you getting all... The first rejuvenating breath of freedom. With the humility of a wounded sparrow, I genuflect to my noble deliverer.
It was no big deal, dude.
Yes. After all, it was I who let you out. Why, you brazenly avaricious, duplicitous, larcenous Ursine. Now, hold on. One more, perhaps?
At least.
Please do afford me the sublime honor of enjoying your visitation in the nearest future.
Yeah, sure.
Bentley is such a good character, and also the worst part about Spyro 5. Big agree. Absolute. Well, no. I would say Sergeant Bird is the worst part of Spyro 5. I hate the speedways in Spyro 5. Yeah, he looks bad. I will say I don't like his design in Spyro 5. But it just feels weird that, like, they took a thing that was like, the speedways are like a Spyro thing, and they're like, okay, but do them with a character that doesn't control well.
I must attend to my young sibling. I'm afraid he may have gotten himself into trouble during my absence.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of Like, in general, I just feel like they got a whole lot of the personalities in Spyro 5 wrong.
Hey, bro, it'd be really cool.
It feels like they
if you
cut a lot of
smashed
corners in that
boulder.
game, if I'm being
A
honest.
swift smack should do the trick.
Shut up, Bartholomew. Yeah, and that is not what he is. He's extremely intelligent and also extremely strong. That is a good point. It could be considered a soft reboot, but apparently it's still on the same timeline as everything else. All the Game Boy games, the DS games, the original trilogy, it's all in the same timeline. It's insane. But yeah, and then like they get all the personalities wrong. Like they yeah, Shadow Legacy. Thank you. For some reason, I couldn't remember the name of it.
If you
Oh,
use your
cool,
spin
and they
move
gave
to
Bartholomew
deflect
a
the
phone that he
snowball
can
into the
text
goal,
on.
I bet we can make the roof cave in.
Awful. But I think the only personalities they got right in Spyro 5, I guess, are like Sergeant Bird and the Professor. Even Spyro feels a little weird to me, and it doesn't help because like the reason I say they cut corners is almost every character is voiced by Jess Harnell, who does like Wacko Warner in. Spyro feels like a mix between Spyro 1, Spyro, and Sonic. Yeah, like, that game came out in, like, 2004, 2005, and they gave him the same personality as, like, a mid to late 90s, like, you know, spunky, you know, brazen... Like, his response to everything is like, yeah, sure, whatever. Very, like, dismissive. That's the word I'm looking for. Hang on, I gotta... Bam, there we go. It's interesting that however many times I say that the word fuck is okay in my stream, it does not seem to take the hint. But yeah, in that game, Jess Harnell voices Spyro, the Professor, I'm pretty sure, Hunter, Sergeant Bird, there's a few side characters that I know he voices. He voices Moneybags, who, that is a can of worms in and among itself. Yeah! That was totally uncalled for. Like, this mermaid is just talking to him like a person, and then he basically looks right at the camera and just says, "Women." Yes, those were jokes that were exactly in the first game. I remember specifically Altair in, just because I played this game so recently, Altair in Blowhard's level. I think Thor in Town Square did that. I don't like Ember's design because they do the thing, like, Cinder's a little bit better in terms of design, but, like, they want you to know that she is the girl dragon, so they make Ember pink with eyelashes. It's just a very lazy shorthand, instead of coming up with the... Yeah, Cinder has a concept. You know, she's designed as this, like, Cinder's design from like the first Legend of Spyro. Literally all the girl dragons in that game are pink. All 2 of them. Yeah. But that's so you know they're the girl dragons. Because they're pink. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but like, conceptually, her arc, like, it felt like for Cinder, instead of like drawing the character and then coming up with a story for it, it felt like they had a concept for a character and her arc and like how she would grow as a character, and then they designed this really sleek, like the multi-horn, like such a good design for a dragon. And then there was what was the really lazy was it Flame? Wasn't there a red dragon just called Flame? Red Spyro with long nose, exactly. I like Hero's Tale. It does the Jak and Daxter thing that's really good of just, you know, instead of having like loading screens, it's just long corridors or long travel. I appreciate that it feels like a big, fleshed out open world.
Here's a little something for your rock collection.
But there's some cut corners, and they ruined Nasty Nork. Like, making Nasty Nork the first boss fight with, like, a terrible voice. They made him, like, a whimpering, simpering, just idiot. He had, like, a nose problem. He had, like, a sinus infection or something. Anyway, we're done here. Literally the same model to Stretch Nose. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Nasty Nork was underwhelming. Again, though, like, later Spyro games did a really smart design choice of just having other breath attacks. Spyro, something about the world, though, in the game specifically. Yeah, like, the level designs and, like, the bigger fleshed out, like, Dragonfly Falls, the swamp music is great. I have a very soft spot for the music, and they recently released the composer for that game had a completely different soundtrack for it, like just a completely different soundtrack that the game dev said no to, and you can look online for the original soundtrack that was never released for A Hero's Tale. It's really good. I wish they had used, like, I have a soft spot. I have like nostalgia for the original, or the soundtrack that was released with the game. You can look up the original soundtrack for, I would love to find that. Yeah, he released it. It's, like, free to download on, I'm sure you could find it. If you type it in, I think his, like, Twitter post will come up with a link or something. Yeah, there's just, like, a completely different soundtrack out there for the game, and it's really good. I think in general, Spyro games tend to have really good soundtracks, even with, like, Stuart Copeland trying his best for Spyro 4 when there was not a whole lot of good stuff to work with. Hang on, I need the whale to vor me. Jonah in the whale! I get it! It's from the Bible. Let's get out of here. I don't like that the whale has teeth. Love how glitchy this whale. Yeah, right? Like, oh, are we frozen? Okay. Okay. We got there. No, don't eat me. Don't, no. You already ate me. The power that we can let words have over us, I feel, is sometimes echoed in our own head. And sometimes I think you need to step out of yourself for a second and just say that, you know, maybe the stuff my brother's saying isn't true. Maybe I shouldn't feel like this way about myself. Maybe like, you should take an objective view about yourself and all of the things that are worthwhile about yourself. Did those whales really have giant teeth?
Hi again, Spyro.
Livia
This power-up can
Tan,
make you invincible, but only for a short while.
Melville,
Use it to get by these flame
size of a
spitters. You'll
megalodon,
find an egg when you get past
has
them.
been extinct for about as long. They really have giant teeth? That is awful. Sharp teeth. Oh good, just what I wanted. A whale that's also just a shark. You never seen sperm whale teeth before? No, I cannot say I have. I've seen killer whale teeth. No, orca teeth. Oh, orca teeth, yeah. Let's not die. Okay. Sperm whales are amazing. They send pulses to communicate that can literally kill or paralyze you. What? Like, sperm whales can just use their echolocation to vibe check you to death? I mean, to be fair, when the whale dies, gases build up in the body. Standing on a dead whale can turn to... Yeah, like, if it... I've definitely seen, like, video footage of, dead whales bursting, you know. It was some old, like, news footage where it was like, oh, today marks the 50th anniversary of a time where, you know, they had to shut down the entire beach because of, this whale, and their response, because they couldn't move the whale, they literally just exploded the whale. The whale was just chilling. Let's go to Bamboo Terrace, get everything there, do the Sparks level, and then we can go to Fireworks Factory. Because I believe Shadow wanted to see Fireworks Factory. Bamboo is just as insightful as ever. Thank you, Bandit.
Ah, a fine day.
I always had such a hard time with this level as a kid, just the depth perception of playing as Bentley. Like, I would always get too close and not have enough time to respond and, you know, take out the Rhinox before they hit me. I died a lot. nothing I can do about that. Oh, it's TNT. It's dynamite. That is absolutely insane. It's insane that nobody brings that up, because are sperm whales the only whales that can do that? Is it just like a particular frequency that they operate on? Oh, let's not get hit by that. Okay. Yeah, the other whales have their echolocation sounds. There we go, and last egg. And let's leave through the regular exit so that we're right by the sparks level. I think it's the frequency of the clicking locating that exposure is dangerous after a certain amount of time. That would make sense. Okay, and
Hi, Spyro. Hi, Sparks. I've located another lost...
then bring it to me. If you've located another lost egg. What is this, Starfish Farm? Is that the second one? No, it was this, spiders, okay. Well then. Cool. Yeah, the lost tracks are sick. I can't remember the composer's name, but he was literally like, yeah, nobody cares about this anymore because there's been like so many other Spyro games and reboots and different people own it now. Oh, I just remembered what the boss of this level was. Boo. Bad time. Every time. Nope, turn around and then lock straight. Okay. Turn around, lock straight. No. Key. Go this way. Okay, let's... There we go. And... Ah, crap. Where'd that butterfly go? Okay. Okay, let's... Oh, cool. Am I missing money again? $6. One more than usual. That's fine. I can go back and look for my $6. What sucks is I can't point Sparks to find the money. I have to do it myself. There we go. You are Sparks. I know, and I can't point him to find the money because I'm in control of him. Oh, you're right. You are right. That is health. I don't think there are any power. That's health. I don't think there are any power-ups lying around. I don't need a power-up. I'll just get better at video games. It's fine. Still one alive? Oh. Oh, what? I didn't even see him. I didn't even see the single spider. Oh, cool, and now my save state is further back. That's fine, that's fine. Okay. Fourth time's the charm. It'll be fine. Why are you leaning to the side when I aim? There we go. See, I just had to get good at video games. It's something new for me, but... Alright, now it is on to Fireworks Factory. Any day now. What am I doing? I can just, And then... After Fireworks Factory, I want to go to Lost Fleet. Because the problem with Lost Fleet is if you wait too long to do it your first time around, you can't complete it. You have to wait until you beat the game and come back for it. Oh, wait. Because that's also true. Then do Lost Fleet first. So, at a certain point, Hunter gets kidnapped, and anytime Hunter is supposed to be present in a level, it's just got the little picket sign from the sorcerer saying, "Get fucked, loser." So Hunter's in Lost Fleet and Honey Speedway. I think I'm just gonna do those first, and then we can do Lost Fleet. Or then we can do Fireworks Factory. They all have to get done anyway. But I would like to also do Fireworks Factory pretty soon. I like Fireworks Factory. It's got explosions and ninjas. What can go wrong? Oh, wait, it has Handel and Greta. That's what can go wrong. I forgot. I forgore.
You be careful round these parts, little dragon. There be more ghosts in this here shipyard than I can shake my pick at. Darn shame, too, if I was mighty close to finding my treasure.
Speedway isn't as much of a priority. Yeah, I don't need the Speedway to beat the game. It's just a matter of backtracking and just saving time. I guess I could just wait until I beat the game entirely and then go back for... But it can be done if you can do it. I can do all the speedways. The speedways aren't a challenge. It's just trying to prioritize some stuff to minimize time loss. Wait until I beat everything and then come back for the speedway and then just do the whole speedway proper. I think it's worth doing the speedway first. Because I'm thinking... On the one hand, if I can just sweep everything up, then we can drag. I only get so much time before my bro awakens. Yeah, I think we should be fine if I'll do Lost Fleet, Fireworks Factory, and then if Hunter has not been kidnapped yet, then I'll do Honey Speedway. If he has gotten kidnapped by then, I won't do Honey Speedway.
We'll have to blast through this bloomin' ship to get to it.
Yeah, I'll do... Yeah. Do Lost Fleet, Fireworks Factory, and then... If everything is still cool, we can do Honey Speedway. Lost Fleet is also a level that I think should, there's, and it would prevent it 100%. Yeah. Lost Fleet in general, I feel, has always been on, like, the back foot for a lot of Spyro stuff, because I was just thinking about, wait, was that a life that I didn't pick up? Sparks, what the hell? Lost Fleet had a completely different, soundtrack in the original like again, like with Hero's Tale, there was a different soundtrack that they had recorded that just never got used. Yeah, this so the music for it here is like it's along the same lines as Sheila's Alps. You know, it's fine. The music is okay, but if you can look up the original unused track for Lost Fleet, it is so good. I really do like the unused track for this level. Did I not get the birds? Okay.
Oh, would you look at that? Some
Craig. Yeah, I have no idea what happened in development, but for like all versions of the game, the European version, the greatest hits version, the original release, this level always seemed to have different music, and none of them were the track that was actually made for the level by Stuart Copeland. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they said no to the track. It's a funky track. It's kind of it's got some good vibes going on with it. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I heard a lot of... were the tracks replaced with anything, or was it just silence? Because I know for the European version, it needed to house all the like different localization dubs, all the different languages. They reused tracks. Interesting. Do you remember specifically like which tracks they used where? Because I would be very interested about like what tracks they felt could fit multiple levels. What? The Sorceress's boss music was from Sunrise Spring. That is ridiculous. Yeah, Lost Fleet had super bonus round. I've heard that one before. Crystal Island was okay. Crystal Island, I feel, is a very underrated level, and oh, come on. Damn it. I don't see that working, like, for Crystal Island. Do you know if stuff got cut from the other Spyro games, like the earlier ones, to save space, or were the earlier ones small enough to not have to cut corners for localization? Or not have to cut content for localization, I should say. Also, one of the skateboard areas that use the Desert Ruins track. Interesting. It didn't even just reuse the track from the level. Okay. Like from the same level it was in. Yo, it's Chad! We found him! We found him! Drat. Nope. I know there's another underwater section somewhere. Do I just need to actually run backwards to it? There's no way to get to it from the... Interesting. Let's try that again. Let's do the skateboarding now. We can do the skateboarding and then finish off on the submarines. Right?
Spyro! You're just in time! A Rhinox skateboard gang's challenged us to a race.
Pray for what?
They said you're slower than a molten crater fire slug. I stuck up for you, though. I told them I've seen some pretty fast fire slugs. So, are you ready to race these guys? They bet us an egg that you won't win.
Oh god, the geometry. You're right. You're right. Especially for the second race,
Right on.
where I have
You
to,
can use
I
my
have to go
special
up to the
racing board. Every time you do a
shortcut
trick,
to get
it builds-
the crab. See if I can actually go wipe out, don't wipe out. Damn it. Oh well, I'm still in first place. Yikes. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes! You
That's pretty
squealed
good.
like a bunch of dizzy one-toed sand norks. Oh yeah, I guess we won this egg too.
Let's go. Okay. Let's...
Now that the Rhinox are gone, do you want to try a real challenge?
Yeah, let's do the real race.
All right.
And I have to hit all of the crabs. No! It's fine. We can catch up. First lap, we're taking care of a lot of the crabs. First lap, it's all about crab. We are anti-crab. And we can get up here. Perfect. I love it. Oh, geometry. Good enough. Good enough. I crossed the finish line.
I can't believe you beat me. You must have been practicing the whole time while I thought you were just looking for eggs. Hey, speaking of which, one of those crabs was guarding this one.
If that cost you the race, it would have been great. Look, that would have been really funny. But also, I don't want to be here all day. And then Hunter just pops into existence. This is all fine. And then we'll do a quick lap for some money cleanup. Yeah? Pardon me? That was a ramp? I don't think that was a ramp. I'm gonna be real, guys. Obviously it was a ramp, not a wall. I should have known that. Sure. Really? Nothing else here, Sparks? Okay. Let's go hop into Crazy Ed's submarine. Damn it. Love the concept of this level. Yeah, no, conceptually, I think this level does everything it's going for very well. Yeah, big dried out seabed. I don't know how I feel about the acid, the goo.
But I can't get any loot with these subs patrolling around. Think you can pilot this here sub I bought for scrap?
Sure.
Alrighty then. Press the jump button to...
And... You, hold still. Make sure I get that. There we go.
Well, I'll be darned. You got some mean sub-driving skills. Why don't you have this here egg as a reward?
And they all happen to have eggs. What if there's one dude who I do a mission for, you know, and the expectation is that you get an egg, because that's just how the game is built. And instead he's like, here's a...
Well, I hate to ask your help again.
Dragon has a
Even
large
more
set of
subs
skills.
that don't come out of nowheres. If you could blast them, I could use.
Yes, yes, round 2. But like instead of an egg, he's just like, here's a jar of earwax. I've been holding on to it for 40 years. And Spyro's just like, not a dragon egg? You don't have an egg for me? Now why would I have an egg for you? What? I keep forgetting they drop mines. How does he drive that thing? With his little paws! With his little dragon paws! What do you mean, how? Every time with these mines. The thumbs are opposable and retractable. Yeah, when nobody's looking, he just has hyper-realistic purple human hands. When nobody's looking, he has just real human, like, 5 fingers. It looks like they just painted human hands, like not even cartoony in the style of the Reignited trilogy. It's just real human hands. There we go. That is not something I want to think of. You don't want to think about Spyro hiding from society, wringing his giant, gross human hands.
All I got's left is this here other egg. Maybe there'll be something better in this one.
No, stop. I will do no such thing. Spyro homunculus. This absolutely terrifying creature. The law of equivalent exchange, though, says that somewhere out there, there has to be a human with dragon hands. Just like a regular-ass normal dude, except he has tiny, cartoonish, 3-clawed paws. It's me. You have you're the other half of Spyro. You have his little paws when he's using your hands. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yes, now you know my secret. That explains why you're not available sometimes to play video games. You ain't got no hands to play no video games. Come on, yeah. Alright. It's not $5 this time, however. Okay, Sparks, if you say so. Methinks there might be treasure in this goo stream. Who knows what the buried treasure is? Two, three, four. Alright, let's kick it on over to Fireworks Factory. Wait, why was he red? You know, super armor. He had a cool power-up. All the different power-ups give him different... Like, originally this one was created so that he could survive in lava, so the idea is that he looks like he's made of lava to survive it. And then he has, like, a frost ability that makes them all blue and purple. The Fairy's Kiss ability in the very first game makes him pink and gives him, like, a super flame. I like all the different color combinations. I like all the different, skins that they give him. Nothing I love more than a good Spyro skin. Yeah, I feel like just, at least like for each level, you know, like what you're going to be using the power-up with, they could have changed it. Like for this level, make it green, but for like the lava level, make it look like lava. Like Skelos Badlands. Alright, on to Fireworks Factory.